Excuse me. Can't even get the stream started and I'm sneezing. Not a good sign, is it? Ugh. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Ragnamod VI here on the Ragnamod VI server. I apologize if I sound a little congested. My allergies are going absolutely berserk. And so I'm a little congested and a little sneezy. Hopefully it will get better. I took some more meds, so hopefully it will improve over the course of the evening. So, we are standing here in Petra. I have a couple of things to show off. The first of which is the infinite fluid storage disk has been crafted. So we have now gotten this completely done. And we got the magical bucket of fluids from Britannia. For refined storage, we are down to the final 3 of the discs. The 262, the 1048, and then the infinite. So I just spent the past 20 minutes or so doing 5,500 mana string in my Britannia area. And let me tell you, that was just so much fun. Really, really tons of fun. But we still can't quite make the 262 because I need nature essence to be able to make, I believe I'm making the sugar cane, which I still have. Sugar cane grow. No, it's stuck. Oh dear, no wonder. Hang on. Give me one of you. Here. So I have nature essence going over here. I have sugar cane going over here. I've got double whammy on making me sugar cane. So we have nature seeds going here, we have spider seeds going here, and we have phantom seeds going here. You'll remember when we looked at the lattice, we determined we were going to need spider eyes and phantom membranes for 2 of the ingots. And so I wanted to get those up and running. You'll notice these are moving remarkably quickly for being in botany pots. I found out tonight there is actually a soil beyond Insanium farmland called Magical Farmland. And that is made using the Mundabitur dust from Forbidden and Arcanus. And I'm like, oh, hello there. So oops. You can use this to make magical farmland. I'm like, oh, so it's like a tier above magical farmland. And check that out. Growth modifier of 0.9 cuts a tier 2 seed time growth by almost 2 minutes. cuts that by 3 minutes for a tier 4. Cuts that one down 322. So a tier 5 seed on that is only going to take 23 seconds. This is 12 seconds. 12 seconds to grow a tier 2 on this magical farmland. I'm like, oh, hello there. So I'm like, I can grow these on magical farmland. I don't have to set up the hydroponic bed. I don't have to make the machine frame. I don't have to get the ether together. I don't have to do any of that stuff. I just have to set it here and let it go. I'm liking this. This is a good option. I mean, I may still do the hydroponic for some of the things, but I'm like, this is a legit option. I could totally run with some of this. So, I mean, I could see me having some little rows of these things filling out this room to do some more of the seed-based stuff that we're going to need. Because these things grow really fast. I mean, this is just kicking along at a pretty good clip. Now I need 1,000 of them, so it'll probably be tomorrow before I get enough to do what I need. Now this is not. This is still on sand, so it's going at the regular speed. But with 2 of those helping out, hopefully we'll be able to get our 262 going relatively soon. I say questionably relatively soon. Hey, Captive just joined. So last night I took a night off from streaming, but not from gaming, and kept my reactor going and worked on rats and found I was not as far away from finishing it as I thought, and in fact, I finished rats. There was a couple of quests that were a little challenging. The extreme energy transfer, I had to get a charged creeper chunk, which that one comes from a creeper in a mob cage with a lightning upgrade. So of course I had to go find a creeper, get him in a mob cage, and put the lightning upgrade on it. Not hard to do, but got that going. And of course, with the arrow upgrade, you could get the different discs if you needed them, which I don't need that. But I figure, okay, this could come in handy if I need more gunpowder. That's not necessarily a bad thing. The Eye of the Storm, that could potentially come in handy. So I have that running. That worked out pretty good. The other thing, which I had a couple of these actually that I needed, was for the demon and the dragon. No, not the dragon. Which was the other one? It was the Strider mount. These required nether cheese. Now, the demon rats are not in this mod pack, which normally you would get a nether cheese from a demon rat. So there is a recipe for using the filling by spout mechanic to basically fill a cheese with magma cream to make nether cheese. So I set that up here in my little area. But what I did is I just used a regular mechanism fluid tank and melted the magma creams here in my smeltery, filled the tank up, and put the tank on top of the fluid pipe, which is attached to the mechanical pump, going into the spout. And that worked. So all I have to do is throw the cheese on there, It's empty right now. I used all of it up. But I can melt the magma creams, put it in there, let it flow into the pump, throw the cheese in here, and the pump is going to go squish, 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 and make me the demon cheese. Or the nether cheese. And that let me make the Strider mount and the demon upgrade, which I needed to get done. Then another one I needed to do was dragon. So the dragon, I needed dragon scales, and I needed to make dragon wings, which required fire dragon scales. So fortunately, I know JC has a fire dragon on demand in his mob cage. So I went and took a stack of dragon scales from the mob cage and used that to craft the dragon upgrade. That takes care of that one. Ka-ching. Then I needed to make the Battle God upgrade. That one wasn't too bad. But then I needed to make 4 of these to do the non-believer upgrade. That was a bit challenging, not gonna lie, to get all of the components necessary to do all 4 of those. I basically had to kill a lot of rats. Like, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot, a lot. Did I mention a lot of rats? Fortunately, you basically have a non-stop rat mill at Jethro's scrapyard. So you literally just stand there for a few minutes and have some rats. And so that is what I did. I just hung out there for a while and badoom, 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 kill the rats. And that got me the pieces and parts I needed to take care of that upgrade. And then the last one I think I needed was the rat upgrade separator, where I needed an ancient saw blade to make this. The ancient saw blade drops when you do battle with the Ratlantian automaton. So I went and I put together a like a wither cage to put him in. He didn't stay in there. And so here we are flying around, and I'm just shooting his little butt with my power 10 bow, and he's chasing after me. And thank God I had my armor with creative flight protecting me, because I bet he would have just squished me very hard. But thank good I had my super armor on, and so that battle went very, very well. I got my saw blade. It was able to make the rat upgrade separator. Knocked that one out. And the gilded rat flute. I was able to get some rats to get more tangled rat tails. Was able to craft that item. So that I think was. Oh, and the voodoo doll. I needed the voodoo doll, and actually we got a bunch of totems of undying from. What was it we got those from? I don't remember. I know we got several of them. So that worked out perfect. And so we were able to knock that one out. So I thought I had more left to do in rats, and I did not. So we got that one finished last night. So that is chapter 21 of the game complete. And so we have that trophy up there in our trophy room, and it is done, which is lovely. So that means we have 11 chapters left to go to finish the game. So, what are we waiting on? The same things we've been waiting on. I did put the tank back. That's what we're waiting on. I did put the tank back on here, and that worked for getting this to be just permanently making me HDPE pellets. We have 4,000 of them now, so we are good on HDPE pellets. That was just coming in at a crawl, and we need a lot of HDPE pellets, not only for our SPS, but we also need them for one of these. Which this is what we're going to work on tonight, because, I'm running out of things to do. Where is it? It's, we need an HDPE Singularity. Seriously. No kidding. And of course, we need maybe like 2 stacks of these Singularities. You guys. So, oh no. No, 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 no. That's not exciting. That's doable. This one pisses me off. I don't have mass production of this one yet. This one is frustrating me. How I'm gonna get 2 stacks of this one, I do not know. I'm I'm a little flabbergasted by this one. So that one yeah. We're not talking about that one. We're not talking about Bruno, and we're not talking about glycerol singularities. No. Not 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 happening. Not happening. Okay, so since I came on the server, we have gotten 60 more pellets done, which I think is like a third-ish of what we needed. 102. We need 102 pellets left. It's still extremely stable, no issues there. And this is just going at a very steady pace. Nice, constant, steady inflow of polonium coming in to make our pellets. So it's just a matter of time for it to come in and make our pellets. So I have all the other pieces are ready. I've got the glass, and I have the coils, and I have the ports. If you come up here, I got the ports, I got the coils, I got the glass. I just need these. Why is it giving me a dropper with antimatter in it? That's interesting. Huh. I know. I'm like, it's actually giving me 256 of antimatter. Which is not enough to do anything because I need 1,000 antimatter to make the damn pellet. Oh, this is interesting. Ender slime, liquid DT fuel, virulent mix, liquid enchant, heavy water, sludge, magma cream, bucket of life, molten signalium, chocolate. Chocolate? A bucket of napalm, syrup, blazing blood, honey, liquid lithium, molten lumium, an LPG bucket, pure dye, liquid chlorine, essence, purge fluid, etching acid, murky water. Oh my god. Kerosene. What the hell is that? Oh, it's Project EX. I haven't even done that one yet. See, the only way I know how to use that would be in a creative tank. But I can't make a creative tank without a creative fluid tank. And that obviously is not happening. What would I use that for? Well, that's useful. I find that very odd. What is that? That is a very big fishy. Carp, bluegill, raw pike, and minnow. I've eaten all those. Oh, darn. That fish was absolutely huge. Huh. Would you like to be eaten too? No, I've already eaten you too. Well, drat. I need more hearts. I really want more hearts. There's no such thing as too little hearts. We need more. We need more, we need more. Ooh, paper bark. Interesting. Okay. So, we are stuck waiting on you. Because everything in our main path is dependent on the damn antimatter. we can't do anything else until we get the antimatter. Because a bunch of these quests require the polonium pellets. I need the polonium pellets to do this, so I don't want to use them to do any more of these. But I need the antimatter. So I can make these. And I need a lot of these. It takes 4 to make 1. One antimatter pellet will make me 16. Which means one antimatter will make me 4 creative essence. And I have no idea what a dark celestial recipe is. Oh, yes I do. That's the big auto crafting table in Astral Sorcery. So, 1 antimatter pellet makes 16 of these. 16 of those will make me 4 creative essence. 4 creative essence will make me 1 ingot, assuming it doesn't fail. So that means I need 4 antimatter to have enough, assuming nothing fails, to make me 4 ingots to make my draconium seed. Then my draconium seed will make me enough draconium to make the draconium bee, and then I'm good as gold, because my draconium bee will make all the draconium I will ever need. But there's only an 80% chance of success in making a draconic ingot using this process. You have a 20% chance of failure. So it's highly likely in 4 attempts to make the ingots, I'm going to have at least 1 failure. Ugh. I am not looking forward to this process at all. It will not be amusing. But that's where the gate is right now. We can't finish bees. We can't finish mystical egg until we unlock draconic evolution. And we can't unlock draconic evolution until we can make creative essence. We can't make creative essence until we get enough antimatter to do that crazy craft. Right there. I have everything else, or the ability to make everything else. So I can make that. I have that from JC. I have that, and I can make that. It's this one piece here I don't have. And I have the Endumium singularities needed for the craft. We got everything else, it's just the antimatter. That's it. So we're stuck in wrong place. We are stuck in a holding pattern of progression. Hi? There's a random villager on top of my bee house. That's okay. That's more than very odd. Oh, good news. I've hired a replacement. I had hired a replacement. Now he's just a regular villager. I thought it was a beehive that made them into beekeepers. He was a village. He was a beekeeper, and now he's not. He's a villager. I wonder if we need this one. It says villager workstation. Let's try that one. I need 7 bricks. What do you mean I'm out of clay? How can I be out of clay? I am out of clay. Okay, hang on. Quick nap. Let's see. I went that away already to look for clay. Let's go this way. Oh, that's enough. I didn't need that much. Put that in there. Brick. 7. Back. Okay, you got all sparkly. You're an apiarist. That's not what I wanted. I wanted you to be a beekeeper. all the lecterns. A tier 1 apiary is a... Is that what it needs to be? I don't think I have... I have a 3. 1. Can I make a 1? Oh, I need 5 honey blocks. I can do that. Hang on. I have to do this from up here so he doesn't get out. I don't want you to be an apiarist. I want you to be a beekeeper. Okay. Beekeeper! Yay! That's what we wanted. We wanted a beekeeper. Albeit he's back to being a novice because, you know, he's a new hire, but that's okay. I have a beekeeper again. Why there's a second one up there? I am very confused. It's very, very strange. Anyway. So when last we met, we got the ultimate combs sorted out. Our entire tableau is filled in except for the 3 bees we do not have, which are the draconic ones. And we have the same thing filled in for the ultimate ingot, except for the 3 ingots we don't have, which again are the draconic ones. So we're in fine shape for both of those. That leaves the ultimate singularity. So until we get SPS going and can get this unlocked, the only thing we have left to work on are the singularities. Now, some of these are going to be extremely straightforward. It's just going to be a matter of putting a bee to work, producing a hell of a lot of resources, and then running it through our set of machines here to be producing said singularities and putting them in the wall. I already have some here, not 2 stacks worth. Well, I have 1 stack worth of the Endumium because I made way so many of those. But if we can just get like a start of them to fill in the wall, that would be great. And then we can make a list of some of the ones that maybe are going to be a little less than standard. We'll put it that way. Because with the singularities like the HDPE and the glycerol, the singularities have some really wonky ones. And so it's not just a matter of plopping the bee down, letting the bee get to work, pulling them over, running them through the machine, we're done. Oh, no, 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 no. That's not the case. For example, the very first one is an air singularity. the air singularity, I need 5,184 of the air agglomeratios. Okay, so what the hell is an air agglomeratio? It's glass bottles, gravel, dirt, and clay. What? Okay. So we can do sort of that with bees. Because we could do... I already messed that up. Here. So... Oh, stop it. So the gravel can be generated with gravelly honeycomb. Okay, so we can do the gravel that way. And the dirt can be generated with dirty honeycomb. And the clay, sensing a theme here, can be done with clay. So we could generate mass amounts of those three things, but then we're left with glass bottles. Well, there isn't a glass bee or a glass bottle bee. There is a sandy bee. As I go completely the wrong direction here. Where's my sand? Here. Sand. So for this first one, we would need to have sand, gravel, dirt, and clay, all for producing mass amounts of resources. The sand would have to get melted into glass and converted into glass bottles. And then we'd have to produce them into the air dust to make them into our singularities. So we can do it, but that one singularity is going to take 4 bees, a furnace, and a crafter. So I'm going to need a furnace and a crafter to do that one. And I'm guessing if there's air, there's going to be fire, water, and earth. And they're all going to be very similar to that one. So what we probably need to do is set up in our little workstation area here the furnace and the crafters. And we can use our second centrifuge here to be dedicated to singularity bee production. And what I should be able to do, potentially, is route the particular combs that I need. I could route them. Well, I could move, because Because right now, these are being sent to the netherite backpack at that location. All I'd have to do is change that to be over here. Or trying to think what the best way of doing this is going to be. No, that's probably going to be the best way of doing this. See, I don't think I can eat the minnow. I can eat this. I think he ran away from me. Always need more ender pearls. Got to keep them coming. And more hearts. Because what I'd like to do is figure out a way of doing the unconventional ones that are still bee-based in one centrifuge and the conventional ones in my original centrifuge. So I could have two different ones going simultaneously. So if we come back to here, and I should put the recipe up there. So like the next one is Alf Steel. Totally can do Alf Steel. That's not going to be a problem. So all we have to do is come over here and find our Alf Steel bee. I think he's over here. Right there. And then I know we have a block of Alf Steel already. And we'll just did not mean to do that. Come here, you. Let's try doing it this way. Okay. Then we want to come over here. Yeah, you are still attached to this and making cake. Okay, so we'll put this on top. And Alf Steel here. And we'll do this, add Alf Steel, submit, and we'll put that in there. And do home, and sleep, and back. Okay. As soon as this one has an Alf Steel ready for us, there we go. Okay, we will add Alf Steel, submit. All And that is going to start just filling up massively with alf steel. And then we know it's 51.24 per singularity. If I let it go to, say, 100,000, that would be about 20 singularities worth. Give or take a smidge. Right? Because 5,000 times 20, 0, 0, 0, 0, 10. Yes. Okay, so that'll be our target for these will be 100,000 ingots in our ultimate bins. Give or take a smidge. How did you get... Oh, did you... You can't climb up vines, can you? I don't know. Oh. Hey. No! Morgan, come back here. Hi. What was that? I did kill a villager. It didn't really help too much. I did kill a villager. Because the other thing I could do... Right now, it's routing them to this backpack. I could do a double transfer. Not sure how I'm going to do this. Oh, it's an eclipse. It is another eclipse. Oh, yes, it's been 72 days, which would be 36 and 36 days. So we've got another eclipse. Goody, goody. Is moving right along there. Because is that what makes more sense? Because I already have a tier 3 apiary. I could make a dedicated bee house over here. So that one would be for the standard ones, and then this one would be for our unusual ones. We could totally do that. We would just need another apiary storage, which is up here. Oops. Another one of these. So, apiary storage. Right there. So I'm going to need 5 chests. And a hopper. Waiting for the chest to come in. Come on. It was an achievement! I just had to get the achievement! Well, and that one was the intentional. We're not going to talk about the accidental one, which is why I had to hire a new villager. Or a new beekeeper. We're not talking about that. I'm still very upset about that. Okay. How did we... It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5. What do I have for logs? Oh, I could use the rainbow eucalyptus log. Let's Petra. I bet that would look very cool. Rainbow. A stack of those in. And then if I want clear glass, don't have any. And I need my, oh, where did I put that? As I had to pick it up and move it. How is your work project going, district? Oh, got that already. Okay, so I've got a tier 3 apiary. I have the apiary storage. Where did I put that? Where is my casting basin? Casting basin. There you are. let's put... Over there. Okay, I need a hopper. And I know I saw a chest in one of these. Where was it? There it is. I can't put the chest under there if I put the... Put the chest under there so it's connected to the... There. There we go. Okay. That will get us the clear glass. We'll let that run. Go ahead and make us some more. Okay. Then we need to go to home, Petra. Then we should make... There's a couple of pieces we're going to need here. So we're going to need a netherite furnace, which is going to be a small laboratory furnace. Control Shift. Interesting. Oh, no. You know what I should do? Home. I should take you. And then I should make home Petra. What is it I'm running in here? A A wireless heat receiver. Let's take that, go home. Okay. All right. So the bee house is going to be, I got to think here. Output can come off any side off of this thing. So let's output the stuff off this direction. We'll input it off from here. May need to go looking to find another power source. I don't think I have any more ender gates. Oh, nope, there they are. Right there. Okay, so we're going to put you there. We'll plug you into our big channel. Because what we can do is we can specify our output with filters so that the sand outputs to here. So if I grab this, and I do this, and I need, where is an upgrade? Do I have a pipe upgrade? Ooh, I have an advanced one. We are definitely going to want one that's faster than that. So let's get an upgraded pipe upgrade. And we're going to go, we're going to need some redstone. 4. And we can't do that one because obviously we don't have creative essence yet. So we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. We're going to put that in there. And we're going to add a filter for sand. Submit. So the sand is all going to go into here. Then right next to it, okay. auto output true. We're going to do left output. And we're going to do back input. Okay, so the sand's going to come in the back, and then the glass is going to go out to the left. Okay, so then I need a crafter tier 3. Crafter, no, not that kind of crafter. Don't have that one set up. Home Petra. Crafter. This one. There's a 3. There's a 2. There's a 1. Okay, we'll put these in there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, and we're going to do crafter. And we want a tier 3. Start. Crafter tier 3. Back. Okay. And you're going to go here. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. Then I'm going to need another filter. Pipe. I need this. This. And I'm going to want redstone blocks, 8 of these. Do you. And we can do you. And then I'm going to need my that's going to go there. Okay, so then the first recipe is going to be glass bottle, which is going to be here. And this is going to stay in the input buffer, apply. Then this one is going to be air agglomeration here. 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 And that one's going to go to the output buffer. Okay. Home. That should be enough to get started. And take those with us. Home bees. Okay. Okay. So So we're going to do that's too many. Wait, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's a 7 by 7 by 7 cube. Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I either have to. Okay, hang on. Where is my X? Let's take down. And I'll fill in. There. Okay. All right. So put that away, that away, that away. All right. So then we can do here. Okay, down. And then to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops, 7. It should go up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I went one too much. That. Okay. Then here. Oops. There. Okay. So now I've got a pathway so I can get through here. I have a pathway so I can get into here. So that all works great. So then that side there can be solid wood. And this side here can also be solid wood. And that is not where I wanted that to go. Okay, so then we're going to put a ring of wood and a window. Then over here, I'm going to put the storage and the tier 3 apiary. And then over here is where I'm going to put the access for the door. And then what we'll do is we'll do that. And then we'll do that. And then we'll do that. So that'll be the doorway. And then we'll do okay. Looks like we got. Looks like this side is too short. And we'll run. Okay. And then the entire roof can be wood. Not gonna forget the roof, because then the bees can fly away. That would be bad. And then what kind of door will we get with these pretty planks? Ah, it's so cute. Okay. So I'm gonna put the planks away. And put that away. Put the rest of the glass away. Okay. So we have our apiary. Oh. Does it, maybe it needs to be centered. Maybe, oh, wait, I could be. Could be. Block at position 296, 75, 1574. This needs to be higher. Nine, 8, 7. I didn't put this together, Uni did. So now I'm like, 296.76. No, I'm not. It's right there. There is obviously a trick to this I was not aware of. Seven by 7 by 5. Oh, I probably had it too tall. Oh, once placed down, the apiary can then be set up to show a preview of the structure. Blocks must be placed to fill the structure. You can use any blocks with collision or anything marked with a valid apiary. Storage and breeder can be placed anywhere in the walls. Okay, so it's 7 by 7 by 5. There's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I put the that there, and I put that there. No, it isn't missing the storage block. It's right here. I'm very confused. This is weird. This is not showing me a preview for building like it says it's supposed to. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. .303. No, it needs to be the other way because it needs to face inward. Block at 301. $75. Okay. think it's telling me it's invalid because I hadn't filled in the blocks yet. I think. Don't hold me to that though, because I'm not sure. Yep. I can come back and put glass in after the fact once I get it formed. Aye! There we got it. Okay. So, since I have the room over here, let's go ahead and put frame out a door like we did before. Okay, we still have our... Okay, that is all good. Okay, so then over here, let's do... So a window there. Okay. Then here, great. Okay, so now we have our bee house. And this will be the dedicated bee house for our unusual singularities. Okay, put the rest of these away. Okay, so for this first one, I need sand, gravel, dirt, and clay. Grab a nap. Back. All right, so let's run over here. See how our Alf Steel bee is doing. I've got so caught up in that. Goofed this, add here, submit. Okay. I goofed. I added a filter and I didn't filter both pieces. This is now like hopelessly backlogged. Goodness gracious. All right, we should be fine now. Okay, back to what we were doing. We need to find our 4 bees. So here is Sandy Bee. Dirty Bee. Clay Bee. And Gravelly Bee. Okay, so we have import, 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 and import. Now, for each one of these bees, what would they like to have inside? So, for a Sandy Bee, you would like a piece of sand. This is not a problem at all. So what we will do is we will come over here and put a piece of sand in the corner for you, and Sandy Bee has been released. Okay, so then Dirty Bee, you would like a piece of dirt. And of course, we have plenty of dirt. Now the advantage is, since we have this built on meadow grass blocks, this should stay as regular dirt without converting, I think. So, Dirty Bee will unlock you. Put that away. Okay, then Gravelly Bee. Here, use your no surprise here going to be gravel. 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 Okay. And what I'm going to do is deliberately space these a little bit. So gravel, let's put here. So gravel is unlocked. Okay. So then the last one is clay. I'm guessing that one's going to want a clay block. Just a guess. And sure enough, you want a clay block. And I'm guessing... Oh, I have just enough. Woohoo! Clay block. Okay. So we are going to put... you there. Okay. And then we will unlock clay. So we've got our things coming in there. Now, I believe I have an extra storage upgrade over here. A gold storage upgrade. can pop that in there. Oh, come back here. That will increase the amount of storage space available in there, which is great. So what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Okay, and then before this goes in, we're going to do pipe upgrades again. Redstone here, 8. Start here. Iron. There. Okay. Basic. Improved. Advanced. Netherite. Okay. So then we're going to do this and do this. So that's going to move everything as fast as possible into here to be processing it. And oh goodness, this is not going to work. It filled far too quickly. Okay. We're going to need an oak drawer. Here. And I'm going to need a void. Okay. So I'm going to put that on there. And I'm going to... Okay, wait. We need to pause the bees a second. This is going too fast. Lock. 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 Okay. So I want this to... I haven't even gotten any gravel yet. Okay, we'll put that there. We'll put a void there. Because then... this can go there. Because then... oh, because I didn't filter. So this one should have was filtered for the sand. I needed to filter this one first. Okay. Hang on. Hang on. I have messed things up. Okay, so this one I needed the dirt. Because this one I wanted to add the dirt. There's still no gravel or clay. Oh my gosh. Hmm. Okay, the problem we have is the tier 5 centrifuge is producing the resources far faster than the crafter is going to be able to produce anything with them. What on earth is that hat? It's a tree hat. Okay. I'm going to have a separate drawer for each of the 4 components. And then come into the crafter. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to do the ultimate bin, and let's do 4 of these. Maybe, I'm trying to think, how am I going to do this? Because I don't want it to overfill with just one of the 4 things. Because then obviously it can't craft. I may need something other than a crafter to do this. I mean, I don't want to use pipes without upgrades, because then it's going to backlog in the centrifuge. Let's run upstairs, catch some Z's. Let's check on how we're doing on our polonium pellets. We've got 71 more. Oh my god, we are so close. SPS 92. 31 more. If I can stay awake for another hour, maybe we can do it. And I probably need to be really vigilant about keeping it daylight. I know there's that machine for keeping in stock, but I don't know how to use that yet. Maybe that's a better option. Why does it say block broken? That's weird. Oh! It's because of my plants upstairs. That's what it is. Oh! How are we doing on our 292? Not 292. What is it? 262. 262. 262. 487. We're making really good time on that one. There we go. Okay. So, ultimate bin. That's right. Those don't stack. You've literally parked yourself outside my door. Fine. Home bees. Okay, so let's set this up. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I've got tons of sand. Okay, why is it not putting all of the dirt into there when I click? Thank you. Oh my gosh, all the dirt. Oh my gosh, all the dirt. Why is this not taking it all? And you should be going in there. You're not, but you should be. Okay, so this is interesting. We've got dirt. I need gravel. So if I do here, add gravel, submit. And now the gravel's coming out. Okay. Because that's interesting. I couldn't see the gravel. Okay, so the sand needs to go in here. Because the sand should all be glass bottles. Come on. There we go. Okay, so now we're getting all the gravel out. Come on, gravel. Go in there. Thank you. Okay. Now, the clay bee use. You're making clay balls. So this should be clay balls coming out. So I should be able to do a clay ball in my filter, add clay ball, submit, and now like all the clay balls in the world are going to come out. Okay, and then we can add that to this first one. I only had the bees running for, I mean, a handful of minutes. And look how much that tier 5 has gotten us in supplies. I mean, this is crazy how OP the bees are. So it's not, for those things we can use bees for, we're going to be able to do a really good job of getting the materials for these singularities. It's a matter of figuring out the setups for doing each one of them and letting it go. And this is not taking the beeswax over here like I want it to. Okay. Oh, I see why. Because I'm an idiot. I have it going that way. It should just go this way. Okay. I fixed my stupidity now. Okay. There we go. Okay, so now this should go there. Okay. All right, so let me think this through again. They're coming out too fast for the crafter to handle them. So what I could do is instead take the crafter out, take this one, so this one's going to make the glass bottles and put that in there. Then we have 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think that one filter is going to handle the clay, the dirt, and the gravel, and this is going to make the glass bottles. I think that's right. So let's unlock all of those. Don't interrupt me. I am experimenting. Quick sleep. Back. Oh, nope, that won't work because it needs the crafter to make the glass bottles. Okay, hang on then. Take that out. Put the crafter back down. Back input. Left. And then give you power. And instead, change it to go to the output buffer. Okay, well, this isn't working. Oh, the honey's full. Hang on. We need the bottomless honey pot. I don't have another one. Bottomless honey pot. Hang on. I need some of my clay. No, not that much of it. I need 5 bricks. Okay, bottomless honey pot. And we will put you there, and you there. There we go. Okay, so we now have... That's moving again. Okay. Oh, so this might have worked. It was just backlogged. No, I don't want the dirt. I gotta rearrange this. So instead, let's put the crafter on top. So let's change this to top output. Back input, top output. There. Back input, top output. And you're not receiving. Maybe it has to be on the side. Okay, let's try over here. Okay, let's turn that off. It was working making the glass bottles before. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so then we should be able to take a item pipe, which I don't have any. Item pipe. Here we go. I need 2 droppers. Item pipe. Then we'll do this. Grab my glass bottle container and oops, put you on top. And then do this. There we go. Okay, so we already have 20,000 of the clay, the dirt, and the gravel. We're just behind on the glass bottles. So what's going to be the easiest way of making these? It's probably going to be just auto-crafting them in the RS system. since these aren't drawers, I'd have to have 4 external storage connectors to these to connect them to my RS system, which we can do. Okay, let's do this. Let's turn dirt when gravel comes in, we're going to lock him. Okay. 25, 340. Okay, so we're good on clay. Lock clay. Okay, so what we need now is another pipe upgrade so that this will go faster. There we go. Oh, we are out of gold. Well, we're not really. It's just in the wrong form to be used. Fixed. And advanced. And ultimate. So now we can plug that in there. Now it's going to go significantly faster. So now we should see a large amount of bottles every time the bee comes in. 24 hours to go. Partner is super happy. We did a review today for 2 hours. Yay! So just finishing work for the day now. Why is that not transferring over? It's like every once in a while it gets stuck. Okay, I'm guessing there's not a huge backlog of sand. I mean, there probably is one, I just can't see it. So We got 25, 25. So I need glass bottles to get to 25-3. And time to sleep again. Back. It's giving me a stack of 64 bottles at a time, as it does a stack of sand at a time. I'm just trying not to blow it up much. I'm looking forward to getting on Thursday. I hope I may just sleep. Well, sleep is good. Sleep is good. Hopefully. Hopefully. This is what we're hoping. Okay, while that is running, let's go check on our sob. I'm hoping. How are we doing here? Okay, we're caught up. We're at 80,000. Almost to our target of 100,000 for Elf Steel. Keep going, little bee. You got this. Because you made the air agglomeration to make the air seeds. But air essence. So, like, the air seeds make air essence. Right? There are no uses for air essence. So I'm like, you can't use air seeds to make the air agglomeration to speed this up. Because that was my first thought was, well, I know I made air seeds and I used the air agglomeration, whatever this stuff is called. I know I used that to make the air seeds. So that was my first thought was, well, I can use the seeds to make the powder since I used the powder to make the seeds. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way. I have to make a gazillion of these dusts to make singularities. Like an absolute metric ton of them. Which I was not expecting. And this is only the first of multiple ones like this. But in theory, we can do the same process multiple times. Alright, I'm going to come over here and we're going to tell Sandy Bee to take a chill pill when it comes back. Thank you. All right. So we're going to wait. I don't know how much of a backlog I have here. Oh, the answer is I have a big backlog. Oh my gosh. Okay, there I'm caught up. Oh, geez. Okay. So let me put that down, that down. Let me run the B book back over there. $83. Okay, well maybe we should be able to hopefully get that one going tonight, I would think. Okay, so we're going to need 4 external storage. So I'm going to make 4 of these. We'll start those while we're moving. So I'm going to take my glass bottles, my gravel, my dirt. Okay, we'll take those with us. I'll go back to Petra. Okay. Let's come down here. Let's find cable. Okay. So we've got cable. Let's do Still haven't figured out how I'm going to automate these tables yet, but that's okay. It will come in time. Then for now, we're going to do not that. Okay. Grab the sand. Put my floor back. Okay. So let's put 1, 2, 3, 4, and then find the external storage here. And I'll put these on the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then we're going to need patterns. Okay. And then we're going to need air agglomeration here, here, here. We're going to put that recipe right here. Okay. Let's do one more external storage. And we'll do one more. Actually, no. Let's see. Bin. Let's do an elite bin. If I want to do 5,124 times 5, that's 0, 10, 12, carry the 1, 6. That's 25,620. Error. I'm going to make one error. There's one. There is my elite bin. And my external storage is ready? Yes. Okay. All right, so let's put this down there. We'll put you in there and put you there. All right. So what I want to know is error. If I want to make 25,619, okay, I don't have enough clay. I didn't make enough clay. So let's just go with 25,000 or 24,999. Okay, I'm going to do it this way here. Okay, so error here, 24,999, start. As that drains those down, now it's not putting them in the bin for me. It's putting them wherever it's available space. So I'm going to have to move them into the bin. But I can do that with my exporter. So what we'll do is we will break that, take that, and we'll switch that out for my exporter. And we'll put, no, not that, that, and then I'm going to export. I forgot my speed upgrades. Just a second. So then that's going to put all 25,000 of them in that bin that then I can take over to the Ultimate Warehouse and feed it into one of our machines and make our air singularities. So let's go back to the bees. Check how this is doing here. Are we at 100,000 yet? Slowly. We're getting there slowly. Let's call that good so we can just start the singularity process. It's close enough. So we're going to lock you, export that bee. I'll put that bee away. And I have enough alf steel that if whatever this is short, I'll be able to make up the difference to make sure we have an even singularity amount. Okay. So I'm guessing I've used up all my upgrades again. Because, you know, I tend to do that. Grab a couple more Ugga nuggets and some more redstone. Pipe upgrade. Well, we did not get as much done tonight as I had hoped. But we did build a very cute apiary. And I think we learned an awful lot about how this is going to need to come down as far as doing some of the specialty singularities. So I think it was a very valuable work session for sure. Okay, so that is going to go and make us our Alf Steel singularities, and then it's going to pop them off here in this crate so we can put them in the wall. So that is very nice. Then let us go home and sleep, and then go back to mech. Hop over here. I have to keep going until we get the SPS 34. SPS 92. Yes! Craft! Okay. We are going to turn you off. $92. Quest complete. And even though I don't know why it's giving it to us, a gauge dropper with 256 antimatter. Okay, we have the pieces and parts now to make the SPS. We need to do a couple of things to make this work. So this is what generates the polonium. I need to change it so that this outputs the polonium instead of going out the front. It's going to go out the side. and it's going to go into one of those waste barrels. And then that waste barrel is going to get routed over to the SPS, which is going to be built right over here. Like literally right here. That waste barrel will be sort of not a buffer exactly, but I mean, I suppose I could connect it directly to the machine too. Maybe I'll do that. I will ponder on that one. Because right now, this is the only machine generating polonium. So we're going to change the output. So instead of outputting through the front, it's going to output to the right. Sorry, over here. It's going to output to the right. And we're going to have a pipe coming out here. It'll be a mechanism pipe coming out here and going into the SPS. It's going to be right here. Then powering that, I'm going to have the big ass solar on top of it. And that's going to provide all the power we are ever going to need for keeping this baby running. That's going to feed into a channel on an ender gate, and that ender gate is going to connect to the SPS. So that way it's going to fill the channel up with power, and then when it's nighttime, it's going to use that buffer of power to keep it running overnight. That's the plan. It's a good plan. We're sticking with that plan. And I took some of that with me. I didn't mean to do that. Then once we are generating polonium into the SPS, that's going to generate antimatter. That antimatter goes into a crystallizer where it's going to make our little bits of antimatter. And we will be right as rain. Right as rain. So I'm going to let the reactor cool down. Let all the pipes and everything cool down. So everything shows empty. Oh, I got one more pellet. Pop that in there. Sweet. So next session, we are going to build our SPS, make our changes in our system, and we will be ready to start making antimatter. I just hope I have a big enough reactor that it makes antimatter relatively quickly. That is my hope. Okay, let's go back to Petra. How are we doing over here? It's still counting. It may be a while. Okay, let's take these away. And we'll leave this as our processing station, so to speak. We're going to take these back over here. And for now, we're just going to put them there. So what we'll then see is if we go through here and look at things like the next few are going to all be just general Bs, right? General B, general B, general B, general B, general B, da 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 da. Okay, now biotite. That one's a seed versus a B. So we'll need to get a seed going to make that one. I'm thinking hydroponics versus that magical soil. Hydroponics might be a better way to go just because of the sheer volume of how many we need for the singularities. So this might be one where we want to get a hydroponic station added to our compact cube. There should be, okay, yeah, cheese singularity. We can totally automate the cheese singularity with our cow. I know there's another one of these. Oh, crystallized amber. We're going to have to make tons of that crystallized amber. That's another one. And that machine is not really server friendly to be using constantly. I'm not looking forward to that one. That's another one that's just going to be ugly. Ugly. Where is another one of those? Oh, here we go. Fire. So the fire. Okay, this is great. Gravel, dirt, and clay. We already have those 3 Bs. Now we just need the lava bucket. The lava bucket is lava honeycombs with a bucket. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that one before. Oh, that's Project E. That would be why I've never seen it before. I have not eaten a lava honeycomb yet. So that one, you don't actually want to process the honeycomb. You actually want to use the honeycomb. Oh, that's interesting. So that would be a different mechanic. We want to generate the lava honeycombs, but not process it in the centrifuge. We want to catch them, convert them to combs, generate the lava buckets. Can you stack lava buckets in any way, though? Oh, that's going to be a trick. Yeah, these are the types of things that are just, they're wonky. Earth. Same thing here. Gravel, dirt, clay. We're good there. Grass singularity. Nature essence. I'm already doing nature essence back in Petra for my refined storage. I need to take it up to a massive next level to be able to do the volume we're going to need for the grass. But obviously grass is going to be needed for the earth. And there's no other way of doing grass except really nature essence to get the volume we need for that one. Looking for any more of the wonky ones. Phantom membrane. That's going to be the seeds again. Wonder if I could do those in Woot. I got the seeds going already though, so that might need. Okay, Scoot singularity. I could get the mob cage going again. I have the essence and the seeds. So we've got options there. Water. So water, we're going to have the same thing with the bucket issue. We don't have a B option for this one. We do have a seed option. And we have the fluid encapsulator. So we can feed water into this and keep a loop going to make infinite water buckets. Which that's easier to do because we don't have an infinite lava source as easily as we do an infinite water source. We already talked about the hell that one's going to be. So there's like maybe 6, 7 that are going to be a little trickier. And any of them that are going to be Bs, we'll do exactly what we did with the Alf Steel. We'll throw the B in there. We'll generate a couple 100,000, process the singularities, move on to the next one, and then we can just rotate them through. And then once we get to the end, when we have everybody in here, we can go back to the beginning and start over. Because if district's math is right, and we need 2 stacks of all of these, that's 128 of every single one of these. That's a lot of singularities. Like, an awful lot of singularities. Now, I know in some of District's playthroughs, he literally would have one machine for every singularity, so he could have a dedicated machine for every one. I usually try to minimize the number of machines I have producing singularities, which, does slow me down a little bit, but I just find it easier to manage. But it does mean I have to rotate things around an awful lot. But if we can at least get a start on these, maybe we can get to the point where we unlock the creatives and get a creative vending upgrade. Problem solved. Because once we have one of these, I will have the drawers in here locked. And in the bottom corner of each of these will be the ultimate ingot, the ultimate comb, and the ultimate singularity. So they will be locked. So a creative vending upgrade could go in there to do everything. Hey, there we go. We have our 17 Alf Steel singularities. In they go. And then how many am I short? Like about 3,000? Okay. So let's do Alf Steel. Oh, I've got about 3,000. Okay, so we're going to do this. You really are not going to let me put them all in, are you? Dang you all. I want to finish this one that's in there, though. We'll do that, and then we will call it a night there. By the time we get this done, maybe we'll have the ability to bring our air one over because it'll be done loading. Let me just do this. Leave that there. Okay, Alf Steel. I tried shift clicking it in and that didn't, oops, it did not put all of them in at once. So we'll just have to do it this way. How are we doing down here? Need 1,050. We'll have enough. Okay. Okay, we now, oh, we have enough. Now, whatever is excess in there now, I'll be able to just export back out. That was a valuable exercise, though, because, you know, we learned that this is too fast, which, you know, is a good thing to know. But we also learned that we have multiples that use those same bees. Wow. Got it exactly right. Woohoo! Yay me. Okay, so let's go home Petra, and we'll see if it's done filling yet. It is! Yay! Okay, so we'll take that back. And this is the elite bin. Do that. And we'll do that. And we'll put that in. So we won't be able to do 5. We're going to do 4 and a little bit of change. And the ones that are left over, I'll put back in the bin. And we'll have an elite bin for each of these agglomeration dusts as we work our way through them. Very, very nice. We did good, folks. We did good. We've got our new bee house is up and running, and I think it looks absolutely adorable with this beautiful rainbow eucalyptus wood. And we are utilizing our second tier 5 centrifuge for our unusual, to say the least, singularities. And that way we can have this one dedicated to our more normal singularities. And if I make more bins, we can probably get 2 or 3 bees going at once. In here, I just need to make a little room so that multiple of them can be coming off of here without causing any interference. Because, you know, cakes. Very important cakes. The cakes are very important. So I can make a few changes there and rearrange things, and I think it'll be working just great. I like it. Oh, and there is our first couple air singularities. I'll put them up there at the top. Very, very nice. So yeah. So next stream, which should be tomorrow night, unless I get any sweater orders or something in, will be setting up the SPS, getting our solar power and our ender gate and everything else set up so that the giant solar is providing power dedicated to the SPS, getting the crystallizer created for it so that we are making antimatter, and then redirecting the polonium production to be outputting only to the SPS temporarily, because eventually we're going to need more polonium pellets. But for now, we need antimatter. I need 4 antimatter as fast as possible. So all of the polonium production has got to be going into antimatter production until we have the antimatter done. So then while that is running to make us the antimatter, we can go to create and set up our assembly line production to process draconium. Because I have 196 draconium dust. I've got the draconium dust, and I have the Manulian ingots. I have the pieces and parts needed. Okay, so we are going to eject. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to take these out. Move them over here. Come on, go in there. There we go. Okay, so we will then put this over in the corner right there. Perfect. Take you back out. Lovely. All right, so we got 2 singularities made tonight, our air and our alpha steel. And we'll be able to do a whole bunch more singularities once we come back to them. And we have this infrastructure in place, and clay, dirt, and gravel, which are going to be the base for so many more of the singularities in the future. So that's all excellent progress. I'm very happy with that. But now, next time, dun dun dun! Next time will be antimatter! Da da da! I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that. So, this has been Ragnamod 6 here on the Ragnamod 6 server. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed tonight's stream. If you did, please consider dropping a follow, or if you're really enjoying the series, consider dropping a subscription. Remember, you can get a free subscription with your Amazon Prime membership. I will be uploading tonight's episode to YouTube, where the entire archive of the series can be found under Katiana Swift Arrow, and you can also catch the archives of my CT2 series and my DDSS series there as well. And Looking forward very much to getting back to the grind tomorrow night now that we have the ability to make our SPS multi-block. Hopefully it all goes well and we do not have any nuclear disasters. Please, please, please do not have any nuclear disasters. So, with that, I will bid you all a good night. Thank you for joining me, and we will see you next time. Good night, everybody.